Money is not just paper, coins, or numbers in a bank account. It is a form of energy, constantly moving, circulating, and responding to the way we think and act. Many people make the mistake of seeing money as something static, something to be hoarded, feared, or desperately chased after. But when you understand that money is energy, you realize it flows to those who know how to attract it, respect it, and put it to use. Think about it. Just like energy, money must move to have power. A battery sitting in a drawer does nothing, but when connected, it can light up a room. The same is true for money. When you see it only as paper, you limit its potential. When you see it as energy, you recognize that it can create, multiply, and transform lives. The first step to unlocking this flow is shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. People who constantly say, "I can't afford this," or "there's never enough," push money away. Scarcity thoughts are like putting a wall between yourself and the energy of wealth. On the other hand, those who focus on opportunities, who ask, "How can I afford this? How can I create more?" open the door for money to flow in. It's not about blind optimism, it's about understanding the rules of energy. Negative energy repels, positive energy attracts. Respecting money is also key. If you treat money carelessly, spending without awareness or hoarding without purpose, the flow becomes blocked. Just like any form of energy, money wants to move where it is valued. People who invest wisely, who use money to grow, to help others, and to create impact, naturally find that more money comes their way. It is as if the universe rewards those who understand that money is a servant, not a master. Finally, the energy of money responds to gratitude. When you are grateful for what you already have, you signal abundance, and more flows toward you. Gratitude aligns your energy with the flow of prosperity. When you complain or live in resentment, you create resistance, and that resistance pushes money away. So, money flows not to those who chase it blindly, but to those who understand its deeper nature. It is energy, and like all energy, it seeks alignment, respect, and purposeful use. The moment you truly grasp this, you step into a new relationship with wealth, one where money begins to flow naturally into your life. Money follows value, and this is one of the most powerful truths that separates the wealthy from those who struggle financially. Too often, people believe that money comes only from working harder or spending longer hours, but effort without value rarely brings abundance. Value is the magnet, the invisible force that draws money toward you. When you focus on solving problems, improving lives, and providing something people truly need, you create a natural pull for wealth. The world does not reward the person who works the most hours, it rewards the person who makes the greatest impact. That impact is measured in the value you deliver to others. Think about every successful person you know of, whether an entrepreneur, inventor, artist, or leader. Their wealth is not a coincidence, it is a direct reflection of the problems they solved for people. When someone creates technology that saves time, improves health, or entertains millions, they are rewarded with money, not because they chased it, but because they gave something meaningful first. The secret is this: money is a byproduct of value creation. The more value you create, the more doors open for income, growth, and opportunities. Chasing money without offering value always leads to frustration. It's like trying to catch water with your hands. It slips away. But when you turn your attention to serving, to asking, "What can I give? How can I help? What need can I meet?" you set up a system where money naturally flows to you. Service and contribution form the foundation of lasting wealth. People will always pay for solutions, for relief, for comfort, and for transformation. The person who provides that stands at the center of the financial flow. This principle works in every area of life. If you're an employee, you earn more when you bring unique skills that solve problems no one else can. If you're a business owner, your revenue grows when your product or service solves bigger and deeper issues. Even in personal life, when you add value to relationships, connections strengthen, and those networks often open doors to financial opportunities. The equation is simple: the more you give in value, the more you receive in money. So, if you want money to flow to you, stop asking, "How can I get more?" and start asking, "How can I create more value?" That shift in perspective changes everything. The magnet of wealth is not greed, not luck, but value. When you give the world what it needs, the world gives back in the form of money, and it flows effortlessly to those who truly understand this truth. Consistency is the hidden engine behind financial growth and long-term success. Many people start strong with excitement and big plans, but they lose momentum when results don't show up instantly. The truth is, money flows steadily toward those who build habits that compound over time. Just like water carves stone drop by drop, small, consistent actions create massive change when sustained long enough. Discipline is what separates dreams from reality, and consistency is what transforms financial seeds into a harvest of wealth. When you look at wealthy individuals, you'll notice a pattern. They are consistent in their habits. They don't just save once, they save regularly. They don't just invest when it feels convenient. They invest consistently, even in small amounts, knowing that time multiplies their efforts. They don't just learn occasionally, they continuously educate themselves, adding skills and knowledge that keep them ahead. This consistency builds momentum, and momentum turns into unstoppable financial power. It is never about one big leap, it's about thousands of steady steps taken over time. On the other hand, inconsistency destroys progress. Imagine planting seeds but digging them up every week to check if they've grown. You would kill the process before it ever bore fruit. Many people treat money the same way. They start saving, then stop. They plan investments but don't follow through. They budget for a month, but abandon it the next. The result is frustration because inconsistency breaks the flow of wealth. Money requires stability, structure, and trust in the process. When you show up daily with discipline, you prove to yourself, and to the flow of energy that money represents, that you are ready to handle more. Consistency is not about speed, it's about persistence. Even small amounts saved or invested regularly can create massive growth through the power of compounding. A single disciplined action repeated for years becomes an unshakable foundation. The world rewards not the person who starts fast, but the one who stays steady. Discipline might feel hard at first, but over time it becomes automatic, a habit that guides your actions without resistance. So, if you want money to flow into your life, commit to consistency. Build daily habits that align with wealth, saving, investing, learning, serving. Stay disciplined even when progress feels invisible, because results are always building in silence before they show up. Remember, wealth is not built in a moment of passion, but in a lifetime of consistent, disciplined actions that never stop flowing forward. Belief is the foundation of wealth, and alignment is the channel through which it flows. Money does not simply respond to effort. It responds to the inner story you tell yourself about what is possible. If deep inside you believe that money is hard to get, that you are not worthy of wealth, or that opportunities are only for others, then no matter how much effort you put in, you will unconsciously push money away. Your beliefs set the limits of what you receive. On the other hand, when you believe that money flows easily toward you, that abundance is your natural state, and that opportunities exist everywhere, your actions and energy align with that reality, and you begin to attract exactly what you believe. The subconscious mind plays a powerful role here. Many people grow up hearing phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "Rich people are greedy," and those beliefs take root, creating resistance. Without realizing it, they sabotage themselves by undercharging, avoiding risks, or staying small. But when you rewrite those beliefs, when you tell yourself, "Money is a tool for good," or "I am worthy of abundance," you unlock the flow. Belief shifts your vibration, and that vibration either attracts or repels wealth. Alignment is the second part of this principle. It's not enough to believe, your actions must match your beliefs. If you say you believe in abundance, but constantly spend recklessly, or refuse to invest in yourself, you are out of alignment. If you say you want more money, but treat your current income carelessly, you are not aligned. True alignment means your thoughts, words, and actions all point in the same direction. When you align belief with disciplined habits, you create a magnetic pull that money cannot resist. Gratitude and generosity also play a role in alignment. When you are grateful for what you already have, you tell the universe you are ready for more. When you give, whether it's time, service, or even money, you affirm your belief that abundance is endless, and that giving only makes the flow stronger. This cycle of belief, alignment, gratitude, and generosity creates an unstoppable current where money flows in, multiplies, and flows out to create even more. So, understand this money is not waiting outside of you, it is waiting within you. Your belief opens the gate, and your alignment keeps the river flowing. When you truly believe you deserve wealth and align every part of your life with that truth, money flows naturally, powerfully, and consistently toward you.